Welcome back to school, guys. Today we're going to be learning how to draw Sonny the Owl. So what you'll need for this is a pencil, an eraser on the end of your pencil. If your pencil doesn't have an eraser, be sure you get one out of the eraser jar, a Sharpie, and a piece of paper. So how we're going to start this is we are going to start in the middle of our paper, and we're going to draw two big sunny eyes. And the reason for that is because he has glasses on. We're going to connect those glasses with a line. So I'll give you a few seconds to catch up with that. So two pretty good sized circles. They shouldn't be bigger than this on your paper. So if you can see my whole paper, just about my whole paper there. Okay, now I'm going to take my circles and draw two smaller circles inside. And then I'm going to draw two even smaller circles inside of those for my iris. He's staring at you. Okay, now I'm going to draw his nose, and his nose is an upside down triangle. So the point is pointing down. Okay, so now we are going to draw his ears. His ears are sitting right on top of these big circle glasses. And they're going to be triangles. This looks kind of weird, but it's going to look better later. So you want them to be pretty big, because Sonny's ears are pretty big, like an owl's. Triangles pointing up. Okay, we're going to connect these two triangles across horizontally. So I'm going to go from there over. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a little rectangle right on top of his head, and that is for his hat that is on top of his head, his little scholar hat. Okay, now I'm going to draw a really flat shape on top of that for his little scholar hat. If you need help, you can ask a neighbor what this is supposed to look like, but it's supposed to be the top of his little scholar hat. Now, the next part we're going to do is we're going to draw his body. Now, his body is kind of big and fluffy and fat, because Sonny is really kind of big. He's fluffy and feathery. So it's kind of a rectangle shape. Older kids, if you don't want it to be really rectangle-y, you can kind of make it your own shape. But for the sake of it being kind of simple, I'm going to make it a rectangle shape. So I'm going to go down, and it needs to be like a body. So you're going to go pretty far down, not all the way to the bottom of your paper, but you're going to go pretty far down, and it's going to be kind of a rectangle shape. If you need me to slow down at any point, you can raise your hand. You don't need to yell out or anything. All you have to do is raise your hand. And if you want to change Sonny's body in any way, you can do that to make it kind of your own. So now we are going to draw Sonny's wings. Sonny's wings have 3 fingers on them. They kind of go diagonal. Diagonal means that they go sideways. So I'm going to start from up here beside his glasses, and I'm going to go diagonal or sideways a little bit, all the way down. And then when I get down here, I'm going to go up a little bit and then back down. See how that kind of made a little finger right there? And then I'm going to go back up and back down. And then I'm going to go back up one more time. And see how that made 1, 2, 3 fingers. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to go diagonal. I'm going to go up, down, up, down, up to make 3 fingers. Those are like his feathers. And now, again, older kids, if you want to take off with this and kind of make it a little more like an owl, that is completely up to you. This is art class, and if you want to be more artistic with this, I am totally for that. So now we're going to make his legs. I'm going to make a line down, and right beside that line, I'm going to make another line down. So I have 2 straight lines, vertical. That means down, from down, up to down. Now I'm going to make 1 toe. Okay, so what I did was I went down, then right back up. That's how I made that toe. So I'm going to do the same thing one more time. Down, then right back up. Okay, so there's one leg. Now I'm going to make the other one. I'm going to go vertical. That means from up to down. And then I'm going to make 1 more vertical line right beside it. If you mess up, just erase and try again. Now I'm going to make some more toes. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. If you want to add some detail, like some lines on his legs, you can absolutely do that. This is the time where we add some detail. So a detail I'm going to add is I'm going to give him some little feathers. I'm going to give him some teardrop shaped feathers on his stomach. You don't have to do this. If you want to give him another shape of feathers, you can do that. Okay, I'm also going to give him some lines right there. I'm going to give him some lines right there. I'm going to give him a tassel for his scholarly hat. That's just a line that goes from the middle of his hat and over a little bit, and then it's got a little circle with some lines coming off the circle. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to outline with a Sharpie. Outline means that I'm just going to go over all my lines with this Sharpie. Even my eyes, okay? All my lines. Anywhere that I see pencil, I'm going to go over with my Sharpie. Okay? So whenever I'm finished with the outlining, I shouldn't be able to see any of my pencil lines unless I want to erase them. Okay? So unless I messed up and I don't want to see that line, I should see all of my lines covered up with the Sharpie at the end. Okay, when you're finished with the outlining, you can go back and color this with crayon. Have fun. This is Sonny the Owl, our school mascot. I am so excited for this school year. Have fun and enjoy. Bye, guys.